Hello. Why does it do this? Why can I hear myself? Okay, we're rolling with it. Alright, so welcome back everyone. It's been a long time since I've done a racing video, especially a actually I've never done a iRacing video, so you know, man's got content in that now, so you know what I'm saying. Alright, the light's about to go green. We're starting from the back at Watkins Glen, I think. The full layout, the boot layout, or whatever it is. I'm in an Audi or something or other. Green lights and away we go. I'm starting last here because I didn't really want to qualify. I did about 2 minutes of practice beforehand. But I've done like tons of hours on this track, like in previous, say, other games and that. So I've got a general idea of how the track goes. Braking just before the 100 meter board there, but it doesn't really matter because there's a gears up me inside. So I'm going to take the long way around him anyway. Getting back on the power nice and early, but yeah. I'm going to slot in. That Mercedes is going to go nowhere. See you later, mate. Cut you off a bit there, but you know, it don't matter. Be lucky to even got through the first corner, to be honest with you. And wow, I was racing nobody for a second there. That was kind of cool. But yeah, I think during this race I was actually on the phone, so I was like half concentrated. So you know, man did what you shouldn't do. Man drove and man was on the phone and driving. So I'm a bad boy, you know what I'm saying. Anyway. This is the first lap here, nothing too interesting is about to go down or anything. But maybe there is something interesting about to come around this corner, because these next lot of corners are just... You never know what can happen. It's pretty much blind, so you know. There could be like a UFO waiting for us, but you know, I guess we'll never know. Yeah, but yeah, coming up to this corner, we've got a slow car ahead, we've got to be careful here. Let's have a quick zoom in, yeah? My insane editing skills coming out there. There's a geezer upside down. Tell me why he's upside down, yeah? Tell me why. He's got a new aero package, and what their plan was, if they mount each other, one upside down and one like driving normally, they get double aero. So think smart, not hard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But after that, this is gonna be pretty. Man like Zach is not happy, man. There is so many things that could have happened there, and apparently this race start just wasn't one of them that he liked. Yeah, there's an absolute massive gaggle of cars in front of us here. I'm going to have to just apologise here. I didn't toast my tyres beforehand. I left it on like preheat or something, and we're just driving with what we got here, so you know, apologies for that lads, but here we go. 2 minutes, 2 laps, you know what I'm saying? That's the fastest ever lap you're ever going to see. But yeah, I'm already making 7 tenths in one corner. How have I done that? I'm real quick. But yeah, it's just... I kind of forgot how to talk over videos. I think this is generally how I've been doing it for like the last 12 videos I've done, so you know, no different here. But yeah, gonna look to this guy's outside. I think I'm going to have to put it off. I'm going to get a slipstream from the Ferrari ahead. Cheers mate, see you later mate, on the guy on the inside. He's going to try and outbrake me, but I'm better than him, so I'm going to go around the outside, slow it down for the apex, and then get onto the third and fourth apex for a decent run out, and that's us into... Oh, I forgot that I wasn't filming my Race Labs overlay. So the relative is there's a car behind me and there's a car in front of me at all points. So yeah, just imagine a relative. You know, if you can count the gap between us and the car in front, you should probably do better things with your time, honestly. It's just weird, man. But yeah, I'm going racing I don't know when this video is going to be out, but I'm going racing Friday. I'm actually going to be competing in a race. I can't do Brentwood anymore, too old and that, but you know, that time was good while it lasted. I mean, I won't be able to do the race league anymore, but hopefully be other events where I can go back there, you know. But we'll see. Yeah, coming up to the back here, yeah, I probably should have edited a lot of this out because there is naffle going on. But yeah, coming into the back, this part of the track I really struggled with. The last 2 corners, I think they're just really fast. There was a lot of trail braking I think to go on, but I haven't quite nailed down trail braking, unfortunately, because I jump from car to car, you see. I don't really master one, but I mean, I guess to be a decent driver you have to adapt to anything, so you know, 49.9, probably one of the slower laps. I think I wanted to aim for 47s, but I don't think I have managed it throughout this race, but we shall see, we shall see. Yeah, coming up to this long stretch on the third corner or whatever, we've got the Ferrari absolutely gaining on me on the inside. I'm going to sit in the middle of the track. I don't think he's going to do anything to me because I'm confident I could outbrake him. So I'm going to take the racing line and I'm going to outbrake him. He just brakes earlier than me anyway. get a decent run through here. I always found that I was really good going into the corner, but I just carried far too much speed, so I had to like kind of relax myself off there. But you'll see my development of my my braking and my throttle application throughout the entire race. At the start of the race, throughout that long right, I was just sort of throwing it on the throttle all the time, but as the race goes on, that kind of smoothens out, and I'm either on the throttle or off the throttle, you know, kind of being a bit more steady with my lines here. The cars up in front almost like I was going in a synchronised swimming fashion, you know. Boys, that was fancy and all, but this is a race, man. Can't be doing no synchronised swimming and that. But yeah, let's try. I think I'm in the slipstream. You know, what's our relative reader saying to us? Hang on a sec. Alright, cheers. They said there's cars in front of us. Thank you very much. But yeah, gained quite a bit there. At 1.5 seconds on this lap. Very quick times. Very quick times. Mounted the curb there. You do not want to be mounting anything that's big and red. I can tell you that now, honestly. Don't ask me how. But yeah, coming through this fast corner here, I went fast through it, you know what I'm saying? I've got a little squiggle on the end of it, but you know, still got relatively cold tyres. Not really, they're pretty warm, I'm making excuses, aren't I? But yeah, sitting right behind these dons right in front of us. No, they're not dons, they're quicker than me at this point, let's face it. But yeah, a 1 minute 48.4, I've got 4 attempts and I'll be into the 47s. Again, a decent first corner there. Everyone kind of gets up to the back of each other. You see, these two are about to go side by side. I keep my foot all the way down. I overtake this guy around the outside. And I'm not lifting off. I'm holding it through. My balls are big and my head is strong. You know what I'm saying? Holding it around the outside of this guy. I'm sitting to this slipstream though, trying to pull myself back a bit. He's going to get the slipstream of the car in front. I'm also going to have a slipstream of the car in front. I'm going to try and outbrake him into this corner. He brakes just before me, and that's it. Mr. Man there is not happy. I kind of got a little poo exit there, but you know, it's okay because the guy behind didn't get past me, so it don't matter. Yeah, that was a brilliant little double overtake there. Let's see if we can try and make up some more positions here. I genuinely don't know where I am. I can't even lie. There's 2 cars in front of me. There's one up there and there's one over there. So I must say I'm sitting first, and these are just lap cars. Alright. So we're sitting in first place here, got a lap traffic right in front of us here. They keep on the same pace as us, they're pretty quick for lap traffic, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they're getting to the slipstream here, we're not too far. I've got behind sitting on slipstream, so it's kind of like a long train going from lap car, you know, I don't even know, let's just say mate, 7th and 6th are in front of us, so trying to get decent exits here. Oh, that Lamborghini behind us almost went straight into the back of us. Man almost sent me into New Zealand, man. Where is this walking going? It's fixed in America, yeah. I know someone wanted another American track and then someone suggested this. The Mercedes is going to get wide, he's going to spin it, and that Lamborghini is going to collect him.
Single race. Like, learn to drive, mate. Learn how to drive.
My guy Zach is unhappy. He is not happy at all with that. Someone spun in front of him, and turns out his reaction time just said nah, and he just drove into the side of Mercedes. Unlucky fella. He is fuming. He is so angry, honestly. But yeah, I mean, you can't really blame him. He got done round the outside by a talented guy, and you know that just wasn't happening to him. But we're going to jump ahead here towards about 70% through the race, because you know we have all the data on our screen to tell us what laps we're doing. But yeah, trying to close up to this Lamborghini in front of us. I was really pushing it now, because I was just kind of had about 5 laps where I just sat behind him. Seeing the Delta go green for a bit was got a bit ahead of myself here. So let's try and gain the brakes here, and I've locked the rears. And you know what? I was pushing it far too hard. And trying to gain a 10th, I lost about 5, 6, 7 seconds. Lost one place there. There's a Mercedes come behind me. Am I going to be able to keep it? No, he's just going to overtake me. Going to drop down one more here. That's rough. I'm going to try and hold it around this outside. See if I can try and get a better run. But that Mercedes is going to be blaring its fucking engines. That boy is loud. Floor it around this outside. I think I'm starting to pull away from here, which is quite good. And we'll see where we are when it comes to braking side. I think it's just absolutely sending up me inside. I'm trying to like brake before him, getting a rim, but he overtook me and just broke even more, so he kind of put me off my line. I'm gonna try and see if I can get like undercut on him coming through here, but because of the elevation change, didn't really get that kind of coming out of that corner. I'm gaining on him a bit here, but I think I'm gonna look to his inside, see if I can scare him, but he ain't fall for it at all. But yeah, he brakes at the weirdest points. I think the person talking at the bottom there just threw me off completely, because I went to look at it and see who the person was, whether it was the guy in front of me saying something. I just completely missed my turning point and my braking point. Yeah. Alright, 1 minute 56. Ouch. Alright, fellas. We need to pick up the pace here. I lost about 30 seconds on that time. We need to make 35 seconds back. You know what I'm saying? Profits and that. Man's a trader and that. Skipping ahead here till... I think this is just the beginning of the final lap. Just try carrying too much speed into the final corner. I really suffered for it on the exit. Just too much equaled less. Yeah, coming to the final lap, I think about 1.5 second gap to the car in front. I really need to get back in front of him to really like recover any sort of rating gain or it's absolutely anything at all. But we're going to give it absolutely everything we have this lap, and we're already down a 10th in the first sector, but as long as the guy in front hasn't gained 10ths on us in the first sector, you know what I'm saying, it should be hunky-dory. But yeah, I think generally he was slower than me about around all of the track, got 5 laps of fuel, thanks my guy, the crew chief, for giving me that information. Yeah, see, really quick for reset. He actually makes a mistake, so just under pressure from the final lap flag. Couldn't be me, honestly. As you see, my progression on the throttle on that was was different from the end of the race towards the beginning of it. But yeah, kind of not making the same mistake as last time, being a bit more confident on the brakes. I definitely could have braked later and more firmly, but it's okay. It's live and learn, you know. End of the world, end of the world. Yeah, coming into the hairpin for the final time, really gaining on time. Look at that Delta fly now. I can see the cracking on the back of his car. Ricardo is absolutely fuming, so you know, thanks bad tapping up there for him. Yeah, sitting in the section trying to get any sort of gain lane as much as possible. Braking at the 100 meter board, definitely far too early for this corner. We're getting a decent exit coming out of it. Now going up the hill now. Need to absolutely nail this exit, see if I can absolutely do anything. He misses the apex completely. This is going to be where I'm going to absolutely get a chance here. Maybe if I could try and see if I can do something in the last 2 corners left of the lap. Nothing I can do too far. Maybe you can get quite a shoddy exit. Maybe not. We're going to absolutely floor it into this last corner. See if we can try and get a really good exit over him. But it's just not going to be enough. We're going to try and sit in the slipstream and see if we can do the last minute overtake. But no, that weren't it. But I thought that end of the world. Could have had a lot worse happen, I guess. But yeah, it wasn't too bad of a race, I can't lie to you. Let's go back to that fucking amazing overtake, the double overtake on the back straight. Let's get another look at this bad boy. And yeah, there we go. Right, insane editing skills from me. But yeah, getting nice and close to him on the exit, going to utilise all of the exit and the runoff to try and see if I can gain in the slipstream. Yeah, them two just ruin each other's exit and I just keep my foot in and just actually fly around this one guy's outside. Coming into the back of the Lamborghini now, see if I can try and overtake him on the outside. Not quite enough momentum, so I'm going to slip back into his slipstream again and really follow him and see if I can pull out in there. But yeah, absolutely sensational overtake here. Outbraking him, just making the apex, carried a little bit too much apex speed, but not too bad. He almost goes into the back end. Brilliant overtake for myself. On to the next race though, Sebring, same GT3 fixed. I'm all for trying to set up a car, honestly. I need to learn that to really like call myself a master driver. Like master builder from Lego, yeah, I'm a master driver. I was trying to floor it on the exit and see if I can try and gain a ton of momentum, but just didn't quite work for me, so I'm looking to back off completely instead of trying to like put myself into a 5 wide situation, because you know that'll work well for absolutely everyone in that situation. Come into the first corner, nothing really too much to report of right now, just seeing it's got an absolutely massive spinner from there, Lamborghini. There's cars everywhere, there's smoke everywhere, it's like a scene from Cars, Jesus. The Ferrari's already got damage in front of us, we've made it 2 corners and he's got a broken front end. But yeah, I was practicing for the Sebring 12 hours in an LMP2 car, so I kind of already had general track experience around this track anyway. So, you know, I wasn't feeling too... I was like completely new to the track, so I kind of had a general view where to go. Braking really late here, going up that guy's inside, the other Audi's inside, nice livery by him, can't remember what team that's based off though. But yeah, getting up the inside of both of them, 2 for 1, you know what I'm saying, that's bargains, mate. You know what you get with bargains? You get a lot of money. You know what you do with a lot of money? You buy a lot of things, see? Tactics and that. He breaks a lot earlier than I do, so I'm just going to keep it on the back of this guy in front of us. Same thing again, didn't record my overlay, so unfortunately that's just going to be this race. I'll try and get some for the next race, don't worry. But yeah, coming into this first mid part of this first lap, and honestly hasn't gone too bad, I won't lie. We've made up a good amount of ground, we haven't got damage, and we most certainly, we aren't mad. You know, that's important. You know, as long as I'm not mad in this situation, I'm going to go faster. But yeah, the BMW I think in this track is quite decent, though I'm not really too sure. I'm not really too bothered about what's the best car at each track, because I don't own all the cars, so I'll just drive with what I have. But yeah, sitting this guy's slipstream trying to absolutely get him to suck me along, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this corner is, you can scare a lot of people into it. Not everyone, I think this lobby was, this SOF was like 1.8k maybe less, maybe 1.7. But yeah, so the field is mixed with like, you had quite a few good drivers in it, but then there was a couple of drivers that were pretty like shoddy. But yeah, the first lap there was, you know, we made pace, it was decent. This time we got the standings instead of, oh, there's another crack. Jeez, that guy's flipping, he's doing acrobatics. You're a wrong sport, my guy. I can refer you to a gymnast if you really want me to. Lamborghini goes solo, so we're up a couple more positions as well. See, bottom right, we've got the standings, so at least we can get the top 7. That'd be kind of our general aim, to get in the top 7, so at least we can see ourselves on the leaderboard. But yeah, there's quite a big gap to the first place already, so maybe first place is out of play here, but we'll try and see, we can get our heads down. No, I'm quite a rapid driver, you know. I've done many I'll say first to last. I've definitely done that in my time, not you right. But yeah, sitting right in the back of this BMW, and just kind of I'm gonna sort of see if I can use him to sort of make a path for me when trying to go through traffic, because I'm faster than him, and I know that for a fact. Whoa, I just got too many faults there. We are head empty. But yeah, getting a really good exit out of there. But the BMW in front of us gets a just as good exit, so we have to make sure we can stay with him on these exits here. I definitely could have played around with like the ABS and traction control settings so they kind of boost myself out of corners a bit more. But I think if I haven't really got much practice going into a race, I'll just keep it on all the same settings and just go pure like racing lines and braking points rather than trying to play around with factory settings. Because driving assists are like, as much as they probably make you faster, they can be a slippery slope, you know. If you constantly spinning, you've got to keep changing that setting, and you might spin more, you might spin less. There's a lot of niche things that just don't really need to be there. Which is why karting I think is so good, because it's just you, the kart, and the free road ahead of you, baby. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, gonna look up this guy's inside. I'm actually just gonna brake early, and that just scares him, absolutely terrifies him. He goes flying off into the distance. I'm just gonna take that position. Don't mind if I do. The Ferrari gets wide. That's a nice colour for a Ferrari. Don't even care. He gets a pretty bad exit, so I'm going to absolutely floor it out of there. I'm going to try and get 2 for 1 here in space of 2 corners. What is this? I'm absolutely crazy with these bargains today. But I've got 2 for 1 twice. What's that about? Absolutely beautiful overtake there. We're up into 7th now. Maybe that overtake was 6th, maybe? 6th, 7th? I'm absolutely going to fly away into the distance now for all this pace we have on our belt. I think I started like 18th or something, so what's that, 11 positions in 3 laps? Sign your boy for phase, mate. Sign me for phase. But yeah, let's keep on going here, see what else we can do. The next car is about 6 seconds up the road, I think it says. But yeah, we have to like absolutely work our hearts out trying to fucking catch up to him. I think he's a Mercedes. I always feel like Mercedes always seem like strong cars. Maybe just I have to watch so much F1 and I'm like, oh god, a Mercedes, they're so quick, oh my god. But no, I think for the most part, Mercedes are just, I've never seen anyone be overly good at them in the corners, but as soon as they get to a straight line, you know, their skill really comes out when they put their throttle foot to the floor, and then they go really quick in a straight line. But you know, that could just be like a really bad perception I have on them, because I maybe I have damage or something and they just pulled away in a straight line. I was like fuming about that. But yeah, absolutely mounting that curve there and getting really wide in its exit. And we're going to do an absolutely insane defensive here. I thought he was going to go to my right, but at the same time him going left, I went left at the same time. And I just kind of didn't really look at that anymore, so he just said, no thank you mate, I have this line, and goes through. And to be honest with you, call me out, that was a dirty overtake. I'm sorry fellas, that was absolutely awful. Yeah, now the Ferrari almost gets run the back. I'm not sure if he actually hit us there, or if I just kind of locked the brakes up. But yeah, now wherever his name is in front of us, just there's a guy at the top saying good luck guys. I'm not sure if that's delayed or he's warning the entire lobby of what chaos he's about to bring to us. Kind of terrified, won't lie to you. But yeah, kind of took a really sharp inside line to stop the guy from going for like an overtake there. I think it worked pretty well, to be honest with you, but you know, we'll see. Come see, come ça. But yeah, coming into the first corner again now. I think we've made a lot of time when the car's in front. I'm not too sure though. Yeah, there's a... What car is that? Is that 5th place? Yeah, I think that's 5th. But yeah, absolutely made massive inroads in this like little gaggle of people here. That's been the word of the day, gaggle. It's a disgusting word, honestly. But yeah, trying to make sure you don't really ride the curbs around here because that can really unsettle the car. So if you unsettle it and you're just trying to put the throttle down, you're going to go into a wall about 2 billion miles per hour. There's just no point mounting the curbs, honestly. But maybe it is quicker. I've just never really found it to be. Can't imagine it'd be much quicker if you was riding the curbs and had low traction control at the same time. Yeah, that's quite bad. Yeah, he just parks on the apex there, and I gave him a little kiss on the backside, you know, so keep him going, you know. Sorry, late, got a 4x for that. That was just kind of rough, to be honest. But yeah, not really too sure why he was so slow on the apex there. I think he almost does the same thing coming into here. Yeah, just really slows down the corner. But I think he gets a really good exit though. So trying to do slow in, fast out, and that really compromised me on the hairpin. Luckily enough, it didn't absolutely ruin my bonnet with Iracing damage and make me go about 30 fucking light years slow on a straight, because that just would have been awful, to be honest with you. But yeah, he gets a decent exit coming out of here, but I'm quite alright with that. If there's a quite close group of people in front of us, I'd rather he catch up to him first than me. Let him sort of test the waters a bit. But yeah, catching up to him again, like on the braking, but yeah, his exits really be getting the better of me at this point. You know, I think we get a nice exit through here, and he just gets on the throttle far too early. See you later, mate. He just waves us on goodbye. Cheers, I appreciate it a lot. But yeah, there's gonna be a couple of dull laps here, so I'm gonna skip ahead in a minute. Yeah, don't be alarmed, honestly. It's just a mini jump cut. I'm not a time traveller, honestly to God. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a little jiffy. Jiffy being about 3, 2, 1. Wow, I've absolutely smashed this. There we are. Alright, capturing right up to the back of 5th and 4th now. But yeah, I put in a couple of decent laps. Not the fastest laps, honestly, only 2-minute 2s. But yeah, caught up to the back of these guys to see how it goes. The Mercedes gets overtaken by the BMW, which these one kind of compromised on the exit. But so was the BMW actually for that. So I've got the best exit out of all of us here. I'm going to try and see if there's anything I can do. The BMW looks like it's going defensive. And the Mercedes kind of backs off and brakes really early for some reason. I'm going to absolutely shoot it off this inside. And I kind of sort of just bash into the side of it a bit, banging doors there. Not really sure what I could have done there. I could have maybe held it on the apex a bit more, but I already broke pretty late for what I was doing. So, and if he wanted to brake so early, I think he should have conceded that, but you know, that's just my yeah, everyone can roast me in the comments if it was actually that bad. But yeah, now we're going to start trying to charge after 4th place, I think now. The guy behind actually gave me a flash of the lights for good measure, so don't think he'll let me get away with it for good, just like getting away scot-free. Like, he's annoyed at me, you know. I'm sorry, mate. I'm trying to better myself here, and just you gotta let it be. But yeah, gotta go over to 4th place here, I think. Would have been nice to have gotten a podium here, especially for like going like last to first almost kind of thing. But you know, beggars can't be choosers. We probably should have made far more pace, and if we wanted to catch up to the top, or even just qualify for that power. I'm not really sure if I should try and qualify in these races or if I should start at the back. I generally don't like to qualify in these races just because racing in these fields is just awful. Like, I'll watch a lot of Gran Turismo, and that, if you get hit by someone, you don't take damage. In this, if you like kiss someone, it's game over, mate. Yeah, get a really good exit coming out of here, and that's going to put me right onto the back of it. Enough ramble about kissing people's backsides. Let's try and see if we can actually try and make some ground to the guy in front of us. I think his name's Vincent or whatever. Vincent's going to be a very nice guy, I can absolutely assure you. He's going to have the utmost respect for us in our racing, and hopefully we can have a good battle with him, honest to God. He gets kind of a rough exit coming out of there, which is really going to put him in the back of him already. He's going to feel the pressure, so he's going to start defending, which I don't think was necessary, so I wasn't going to send him from that far back, but you can never really be sure of our races, to be honest, let's face it. Get a nice exit out of here, really like not hitting that curb at all, which I think is for the best, but you know, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, coming onto the main straight, or the kind of main straight, I'm not really sure. Yeah, coming to this hairpin now, see if I can try and get in the brakes a lot later. I'm going to try and take a turn a bit later than what he is and try and get in the power. He kind of gets squirmed and goes all over the place. So now I'm going to absolutely floor it on the exit. Hear that V8 or R8, you know, roar, you know what I'm saying? Audi power for the win. The BMW has a prototype has a really weird front grille. Like, that shit, you could cook enough to feed a mansion of people. But yeah, enough ramble. Yeah, catching right to the back of him. Gonna see if I can try and make an overtake somewhere. I would like to have gone for one there, but I wasn't close enough to dive with this inside, because If I would have inside, that would really have countered his exit, and I could have just pulled away very easily. The guy, the Mercedes behind us is still right with us. We have to be kind of wary of what he's doing, or he could take us both here. I'm trying to see what I can do. I'm very quick through here, so my strong part was in him was definitely through here. He gets a nice, like, really wide exit, which is going to compromise his braking into here, and I'm going to get a better line with him. I'm going to absolutely floor it, foot to the ground, pedal to the metal, get in the slipstream, you know, head down for the human DRS, which I don't think matters. We've got a windshield, so I just look like a bit of a knob. But yeah, I'm going to pull out of the slipstream, I'm going to sit side by side of him, and we're going to come into this breaker zone, and just, yeah, I'm not really sure what happened there. I just kind of banged doors of him, and he just kind of flung off me, and that was kind of rough. And we're going to continue off here and try and pull a gap to the Mercedes behind. But listen to this lad. He's not happy with me, fellas. He is not happy. But yeah, like I said, a respectable guy. I absolutely admire his guts. He said, "Aaron, what the freak are you doing?" No, that's, you know, my guy said a bad word there. There's no need for that. Like, you know, I just kind of not really sure what happened there. I felt like sorry, I had a really cool conjunctivitis. Yeah, I thought we just were side by side. And I don't really see how the crash was quite as dramatic as the camera definitely made it look. But yeah, pulled away from the Mercedes behind, and I think it's going to be pretty clear sailing from here, as long as I just keep it on the road. And yeah, hopefully Vincent isn't going to try and hold us up or bang us out or anything. Because some people do that. If you like have some sort of crash, and they'll wait for you and take you out completely. Because that's just something really cool people do. But yeah, I think towards this sort of stick now, the Mercedes behind was going to gain by like a 10th of lap maybe, but that's about it. So we're just going to jump ahead here into the final lap, and yeah, I think it was pretty easy. Like, the strength of field kind of made it hard, but like I was quick enough to come through it, and the field behind wasn't too dirty. Mercedes behind actually kind of caught up to us towards the end, but I didn't really feel any sort of pressure from him, so I don't think it was that really noteworthy of putting in and just sort of watching me do like random mile snaps. But yeah, I want to play more racing games and just sort of play more games which I think I might start playing smart videos. I'm not really too sure. But if you have made it this far into the video, please tell me what game you want me to play. Even if it's like chess, I will play that, honestly. But yeah, coming through the last corner to cross the line, I think that was a quickie. I think that was a pretty good result, and yeah, let's have a look at this crash though. Yeah, it's in the slipstream, and we'll pull out of it pretty darn soon here. Yeah, so I feel like I was going in a straight line at this point, but I think I just slightly veer over to the left a bit. And we didn't even touch, that was the thing. There was enough gap between us for us to go side by side there. But I think netcode absolutely ruined him. And, you know, Vincent wasn't a happy man. So, if you like this video, you know, like, comment, subscribe. Call my name Aaron, you know what I'm saying. Subscribe and tell me what game you want me to play next. Thank you, bye bye.